What is going on, folks, fam, friends? We are back. Episode 5 of the Beat Block, Chopping Block. Off the bat, full disclosure, as I put on this chapstick, your boy was kind of under the weather this last week, so I did get a little bit lazy with these YouTube links. I had some people hit me up, having an interesting time grabbing these samples. I promise, next go around, we're going right back to the crates, right back to the records. I'm going to get you guys the samples so you guys can just get them. Make it easy as possible for you guys to get these samples. However, with that being said, we do have producers who got creative, who figured out how to get this audio onto their workstations, if you will. It's going to be a short show tonight, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I'm still getting over whatever this thing got going on me, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? My health is first. That's how they say, like on a plane. You got to take care of yourself, and then you can take care of others, right? Big Fawn P, what up, brother? Big Fawn P in the building, always in the building. Ready, grabbing his snacks, grabbing his drinks, grabbing that. I know he got something putting up in the air. We already know. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're good. We're on the tail end. I'm sure I'll get through this. I know I'll get through this. I'm not sure I'll get through it. I know I'm getting through it. We're good, though. We're good. But we're right here. We got to keep it moving, right? We got to keep it rolling. Beat Block. It don't stop. Man, remember in the far, far past, we used to do this just every other week. And now that we're doing it every week, time's flying, but time does fly when you're having a good time. And I enjoy doing this each and every single week with you guys here on the Beat Block. It looks like tonight, so far, we've got beat submissions from strictly Beat Block alumni vets. I see Fredo. Pardon. Sign is a Rhythm. Mystery Duff. Black Chalk. And Mr. Watson. And of course, myself have to get in the mix. It's a good time. We're having fun. You know what I mean? So pull up. If you're just tuning in and you want to submit beats and you're like, oh, I didn't have time to submit beats, or I didn't get anything in, yo, you got time. Grab the samples in the link in my Instagram bio or the Beat Block TV show bio. It'll lead you to the same place. Hit that link that says Chopping Block Episode 5 samples. Submit those or download the samples. Chop them up and submit them onto the show, and we'll get them onto tonight's show. What up, Lenos Barnell? Let's go. Lenos, okay, I see you, brother. We're definitely going to get your submission played on the show. That's for sure.
And you know that's right.
And you know what else is right?
Looks like it's gonna be a great day today.
Yes, it looks like it's gonna be a great day. The day's what you make it, isn't that right? Yes, y'all. How's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing? You guys had a good weekend? Hope everyone had a great weekend. I had a cool weekend. We had a good party. Shout out to our producer, our very own OG Hip Hop Eddie. We had a cool party with the fam, you know. Daughter's birthday. A little boogie, a little jumper, a little taco, a little pizza. A whole lot of fun. It was a good time. And then Sunday, your boy woke up and was not feeling it. We were down for the count again. So just rested, you know. Sunday was a day of rest. I went through my library that I have of some books. I found some books that I forgot I had. I'm excited. I'm excited to jump back into the literature, jump back into the text. Most importantly, I'm excited to be jumping back into these beats. We're going to go ahead and get this started off tonight. Episode 5 of the Chopping Block. We got 3 samples out there. The way this works, you guys can take 1 or all 3. You can make 1 or up to 3 beats. I already know Mr. Watson got the 1 track with 3 beats in it. I don't even have to. We'll get to it, but I know that's how he rolls, and I like it. I like the blend. He just like makes this 1 mix of 3 beats, and it's a good time. Lenos Barnell, I can confirm we have your submission for tonight, and we will go ahead and get to that later on in the show. First up, kicking off tonight's chopping block. Oh, let me finish what I was saying. This way this works, see, that's what happened. The way this works is I put up the beat, I put up the samples. You guys go ahead and get the samples, download them, chop them up, flip them. You make 1 beat, you make 2 beats, you make 3 beats, send them over, and we have a good time. We get some good feedback. I give you guys some feedback. We just vibe out.
And you know that's right.
Like I said, I was a little under the weather this week. No excuse, but you know, full transparency. This is the Beat Block alumni community. Like I always say about community, what is community without communication, and what's communication without transparency? So I like to be fully transparent with you guys. So I was a little under the weather. I got a little lazy. I put up some YouTube links and I found that some people were having a little difficult time trying to get those links. But like I said, next time we're going to go right back into the crates, rip right off the vinyl, get you guys some dope samples, stuff that I'm digging, and make it easy for you guys to download them, have some download links, and get them right onto your workstations. All right. Without further ado, folks, fam, friends, kicking off tonight. We got one of our newer additions to the Beat Block alumni community, bringing crazy energy, heavy energy. The drums always knock with this cat. I love the textures. I love the vibes. I'm sure we're going to get some more of it right about now. Folks, fam, friends, let's give it up for Sinus Rhythm. All right, all right, all right. Kicking off the night. Sinus Rhythm. Bringing that Latin guitar. Nice, cool rhythm. Was hoping for a little bit more of a change up, but I like what you did with that sample. I didn't catch much of a bass line, but it was a nice groove. We're going to play one at a time. Sinus Rhythm did submit multiple beats tonight, and we'll go ahead and get around to those who submit multiple beats later on in the show. But we had a good way to kick off tonight. And let's go ahead and jump right into our next producer. When I first heard this producer come on the show, I definitely could tell he had a unique sound. A lot of 8-bit, 16-bit video game like Sega Genesis type vibes. Crunchy drums. Just heavy, heavy energy. So let's see what we got tonight. Folks, fam, friends, give it up. This is Mystery Duff.
Like yo.
Man, okay. Mystery Duff. Give it up for Mystery Duff. Yeah. Mystery Duff, man. I just got done saying that when I first heard you, you had these crazy, Nintendo, old 16-bit Nintendo vibes going on. Your style's super unique, bro. Tonight I'm write down things that come to my head as I'm listening to these beats and give you guys my feedback. Right off the bat, I heard this like washed out reverb sample. I was like, okay. I was trying to even catch the sample in the very, very beginning. I was like, okay. And then the beat dropped, and I was like, oh, nice synth additions, like the nice synth arpeggiating additions. The drums were crazy. Not even just like the knock, but more so like the textures that were complementing the sample, complementing the additional instrumentation. Definitely like the sequences that you put on here, the change ups, the effects breakdown, the timing of that was dope. Yeah, man. Another certified banger from Mystery Duff. Shout out to Delvon, Mr. Watson in the building. What up, brother? Perfect timing. The man knows his timing, that's for sure. We're definitely going to get into some Mr. Watson later on in just a few here in the show. Appreciate you guys for joining us. If you are tuning in right now live, appreciate you. If you're catching this recorded and you're, rewatching it, enjoying your day, whatever it is that you may be doing, you are here on the Platform Collections YouTube channel. We do appreciate you for taking any amount of time consuming our content. We do ask that you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, bell icon, so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on with Platform Collection. Drop a comment on any video that you watch on the channel. It helps people like yourselves get this video placed in their recommended. Let's work the algorithm for the community. Let's grow the community. Let's spread that love. That's the human way. You know how we do here on the Beat Block. Mr. Watson, good Lord, Duff. That's what I said. I should have wrote that in the notes. Good Lord, Duff. But yeah, bro, when that shit dropped, I was like, whew. That hot fire, that Dylon. We'll go ahead and get into our next submission. Mystery Duff submitted one track tonight. Aww. That's the one. Boo. Boo this man, Mystery Duff. I'm just kidding. I just wish we could get more. You know what I'm saying? I like Mystery Duff's style. And I'm glad super grateful he submitted a track for tonight. But can I ask for? I can ask for more, right? I can always ask for more. Are we gonna get more? Hopefully, I can always ask, so it doesn't hurt to ask. We'll go ahead and move on to our next producer of the evening, folks, fam, friends. Let's go ahead. Let's hear what we got from Black Chalk. Let's hear what we got from Black Chalk. All right. Hold up 1 second, fellas and ladies. Bam. All right. Black chalk. Black chalk. Black chalk.
I am addicted.
Know why you're gay? Because you like Asia. Framed an Asia poster?
Give it up. That was Black Chalk. Black Chalk. Black Chalk. Black Chalk. Yeah. I like the vocal cuts that you put in there to support the sample that you chose. I see what you did there. Because you like Asia. That was funny. Then it dropped into a cool vibe. I like the sample choice, the sample chops. The drums were smooth. I could definitely say that that was a Black Chalk beat. You got a sound, my guy. Keep working at it. I like what you're doing. Always coming through supporting the beat block. Staying consistent. Always posting dope content. And that last beat definitely delivered. Shout out to No Name in the building. What up, fam? Who do we have next? I believe we have our guy who pulled up, like I said, with the timing, Mr. Watson. Let me just see what we got next. If you're just tuning in with us, we kicked off tonight with Sinus Rhythm, followed by Mystery Duff, and we just had, pardon me, Black Chalk. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next up, let's see here. Next up, we got the guy, the one, the only, the infamous 3 for 1. Folks, fam, friends, let's give it up for Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. 1 sec.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yes, 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 yes. Hey, I believe we have the audio back. Let's test this out. Okay. Okay. We're back. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, fan, friends. We had a minor slip, but we're back in this. We're going to go right into it. Mr. Watson. It did break again, but we're back. We're back. This is the beat block. You can't hold us back. You can't hold us back. Let's go, baby. Folks, fan, friends, we're going right back into it. It's the Chopping Block, episode 5. This is Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson. Yes, sir. Give it up for Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson. Okay, you got the Vic Von P seal of approval. You got the 4 thumbs and the 4 flame emojis. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Of course, you did the 3-in-1. 3 dope beats. 3 dope flips. I like the micro chops that you do with your samples. Really, really getting those small chops in a la Dilla. Nice selection on the samples, the parts that you picked. Okay, especially the Streisand section that you chose. I was like, okay, I like what you did there. Cool mellow beats, dope drums, always solid. I really like the layers, the multiple parts of the samples that you layered, interweaving with the beats, with the original sample chops that you had, that you added. You're definitely feeling those. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. Watson. If you're just tuning in with us tonight, appreciate you. We've had sample chops from all these vets. Sinus Rhythm. I want to keep calling him Fredo Sauce, but that's the Instagram. Sinus Rhythm, Mystery Duff, Black Chalk, and Mr. Watson. Next up, this next producer slipped in right as we started. He got that beat sent in. I told you, if you can get those beats submitted, we'll go ahead and definitely play them on tonight's show. And we're going to do so. So as I promised, here we go with our next producer. Give it up for one of the newest members of the Beat Block alumni community, Lenos Barnell. Beat Block. Hey, give it up for Lenos Barnell. Lenos. First of all, if I want to say those were some cool choices on the samples. I like that you started off with one and then there was a change up into another sample. I like the bass addition that you added in there. I would just suggest that you let that sit behind a little bit, because once that did come in, it kind of washed out the samples that you were using. So I would bring that bass back a little bit in the mix. And also I was hoping for more with the drums. I liked the loop that you had there. I was hoping for a little bit more variation, maybe a little bit change up, maybe some dropouts here and there. But overall, that was a dope submission. I like what you did, like I said, with the samples, the choices of the samples, and how you fit them together to make that track. We have a few producers who submitted multiple beats. Let me see. One. Okay, no, we just have one producer who submitted multiple beats. Like I said in the beginning of the show, it's going to be a quick show tonight. We only had a few entries for this week's chopping block, but that could be due to the fact that I was a little lazy this week. I was kind of sick, fighting something off, and I just posted some YouTube links. And I see you guys had a few people hit me up having some issues trying to get those links. But I promise you guys, next chopping block, we're going to go ahead and get back into the crates. I'm going to pull from the records. I'm going to get you guys some download links, so you just download them straight to your devices and get at it. Before we play, you know what? We'll go ahead and get right into it. Mr. Sinus Rhythm, aka Fredo Sauce. Let me just confirm. We had Mr. W. He had one. Black Chalk had one. Mr. Watson, of course, he had his 3 and 1. And Lenos had one. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, Mr. Sinus Rhythm was out here flipping multiple beats for y'all. We're going to go ahead and get right into that right now. Folks, fan friends, give it up for Sinus Rhythm. Sinus Rhythm.
Sinus Rhythm.
Give it up for Sinus Rhythm.
Sinus Rhythm.
Yo, on that one. Speaking of Sinus Rhythm, I'm definitely dealing with some kind of sinus rhythm going on right now. We're gonna push this through. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. But I think it's the irony. The irony. Sign is rhythm. I like the intro, bro. I like that intro into the drop. When that beat dropped, that was nice. That was one of those like hands in the air joint. When you hear that like in a live setting, if you're at a beat battle or just a beat showcase, that one was the one that was like, oh yeah, with hands up and down. Dope drums. I like the little flam, the little roll that you threw in there every once in a while. And then you gave us a little instrumentation edition, which I liked as well. And of course, the filter outro with the beat tag at the end. Always got to make it official, right?
And you know that's right.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead. I'll go ahead and insert myself into the mix here tonight. It's a goodie from, I believe, well, you'll see what sample it is. It's kind of a clear one. Didn't hide the sample much. But yeah, here we go. This is my submission this week for Chopping Block episode 5. Beat block. And that, folks, is my submission for this week's Chopping Block. I gotta give it up for myself. I'm giving it up for everybody all the time. Give it up for myself on that one. Yay. Or should we do... Boo, Gene Flo, boo this man. Nah, I'm just playing. Having fun with y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and check the email, see if we have any last minute submissions. See if OG Hip Hop Eddie got any more submissions from y'all. And if not, we're just going to have to give it up for everybody who participated tonight in this week's Chopping Block. Big Von P, appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Which is cool with me. Especially this week, like I said, I'm going to go make some hot tea and chill and recover so I can get ready for next week, because we don't stop here on the Beat Block. Next week, we got episode 40, y'all. Episode 40. That's right. 40. We're going hard on the Beat Block. We already got a lot of submissions, and we got people in rotation. You know how we do it. But yeah, next week, y'all got to tune in next week, February 27th. About to be the end of February. Before we know it, the end of 2023. But like I said, I'm not going to jump too far forward. This year we're enjoying all the moments every day. We're not missing a thing. So that way when I look back, it'd be like, when did that happen? When did that happen? That's happened before, and that just tells me I wasn't enjoying the moment, enjoying the present. Just moving fast. But we have our episode 40 of the Beat Block. Almost 2 years completed. I believe we started this show in May or June of 2021. And here we are in February of 2023, going strong. The community is growing large. Every week we got new people added to the community, new emails sent, new people trying to get their beats played on the show. It's a beautiful thing. And like I always say here at the Beat Block, what's a community without communication, and what's communication without transparency? So I hope I've been living up to that moniker, being as clear and transparent with you guys. You guys send me messages. I try to communicate with you, everyone, as quickly as possible. I try to share your stuff to the profile on Instagram as often as I can. And we definitely get every single one of you guys who submit to the show on the show as soon as the next episode, if we can. And then we get you guys in rotation. You guys are in the mix. And every few weeks, you guys get back in the mix. You guys send in new beats. And we just keep this thing growing.
And you know that's right.
Shout out to everybody who submitted tonight. Shout out to Sinus Rhythm. Shout out to Mystery Duff. Shout out to Black Chalk. Shout out to Mr. Wilson. Shout out to Lenos Barnell. I like the chopping block because it's just like just for the community, just for the producers. You know what I mean? They're all just for the community, for the producers, but I feel like the regular scheduled programming, our original flagship Beat Block, we get a lot of mix. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of people, friends of producers, people who aren't even making beats, jump into the chat, jump into the conversation, support the producers that they support, and support all the other producers that they didn't even know were going to be on the show that night. And then you have the chopping block where it's just, I feel like it's like the hangout, you know what I'm saying? Like the producers, you know, hey, we hang around. It's like we kick it, like we would be kicking it in the studio and just being like, yeah, I'll play that joint. And then like giving feedback. That's the kind of vibe I get from the chopping block. And I like it that way. And then there's Talk and Chop. Where we're just vibing out. Talk and Chop's just the vibe. It's the creative scope, if you will. Creative point of view. Creative discovery. That's where I wanted to go with it. It's the creative discovery where we check out sounds, manipulate in real time, and see how it is to create something so dope from absolutely nothing. Just catching it. You just got to catch it. I'm diving into this book right now that I've had for a while, but I'm re-diving into it. It's called To Catch the Big Fish by David Lynch. And right off the bat, he talks about, artists can, go through depression. Artists can have a bad day. Artists can have sorrow. He uses this word, words. But he talks about how those are poison for an artist. Artist needs clarity to catch the big fish, catch the idea. It's big in meditate. It's about meditating, which I've been doing a lot of lately. And he says an artist can't create if they have all this stuff, all this mess in the way. They got to have clarity. They got to be free to then go ahead and catch the thing. And I also like how he pointed out how a painter needs 4 hours to have 1 hour of progress in painting, or 1 hour to catch the big fish. You got to set up the canvas, you got to set up your space, you got to clear your mind, and you're really only painting for like 1 hour. It's really relatable. I'm sure all you guys go through that. We sit at the computer for hours on end, and sometimes create one scratch idea. And other times we sit down and we can pump out 5 ideas in 30 minutes. It just all depends on the clarity where your mind space is at, But that's Talking Shop. Talking Shop is that catching that big fish. Talking Shop is the meditative space. Talking Shop is really kind of just getting out everything that is within and going with the flow. Again, thank you for everybody tuning in. Thank you for everyone taking any amount of time to listen, watch the show. Please, while we have you here on Platform Collection, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with everything that's going on with Platform Collection. We ask that you drop comments on any content that you watch on this channel. It helps us get these videos in front of other people like yourselves who may not be up to what's going on here at Platform Collection. You ever wonder why you get recommended things? Of course, it's because of things that you watch. But also there's people like yourselves who watch things like this. And then if you're dropping comments, they push that video towards those people, those recommended. Vic Von P, it's a blessing to tune in every Monday. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. It's a blessing to have people like yourself and all the fam who tune in to the community. Like I always say every week, go out there, spread that love. It's the human way. And remember, never stop creating. I'll catch you guys next week again for episode 40 of the Beat Block. And we're going to keep on doing it, man. We're going to keep on doing it. And speaking, going with that theme of keep on doing it, I'm going to play out tonight's episode with the song that my brother Roots just dropped, and I had the blessing of being able to produce this joint. And it talks about a lot of, oh, you think you're going to do that? You're going to try again? Yeah, we're going to try again. We're going to keep on going. You know what I mean? For OG Hip Hop Eddie and everybody at Platform Collection, thank you. We'll see you guys next week. Peace. Peace. Peace.
You back at it. Again, that rock bottom. Rock a stage, now they saying something rock bottom. In the thoughts, I'ma talk about them. I can't rock with ones that don't keep it rock solid. Built my house on stone, home built to weather the storm, but still ain't got my life balanced. Big flaw of mine, I'm never satisfied. Always chasing for a better high. Don't provide another place to spend my time. I'm my biggest critic. Them songs you picking, they don't be hitting, nobody listening. Roots, you tripping. Music, your therapy, so kick them rhymes. Find your little peace of mind. Searching, you shall find what you made of inside. Who I am, I ain't you. Choice is mine. What it do? Stand around and make a move. Knows you lows, you know the rules. Winners never quit it, quitters always lose. Not again with these thoughts in my head. Self-doubt, my bestest friend, always chiming in. There you go again, riding to a beat. Thinking you gon' get some streams. You gon' try again? Not again with these thoughts in my head. Self-doubt, my bestest friend, always chiming in. There you go again, dreaming out of reach. Thinking you can fill some seats. You gon' try again? Get up, execute. When you attempt to do the work that is meant to move the pedestal, opportunities begin to get at you. Pursue a purpose. Be of service, you a circuit. Watch for serpents, clowns is lurking. This world is circus. Self-doubt back, yelling, cursing. You ain't shit. Get out my brain, I need a surgeon. Every time I'm working, doubt wanna pull up saying, you gon' do what? Good luck. What's a price? Self-doubt, I could give 2 fucks. One love, big hug to myself, true love. I'm learning through my screw-ups how to move her. Watch me do what? Trusting myself, doing what I must. Knowing it gon' get tough, but when you're working toward what you love, you sacrifice to measure up. You know the rules. Winners never quit, and them quitters always lose. Not again with these thoughts in my head. Self-doubt, my bestest friend, always chiming in. There you go again, riding to a beat. Thinking you gon' get some streams. You gon' try again? Not again with these thoughts in my head. Self-doubt, my bestest friend, always chiming in. There you go again, dreaming out of reach. Thinking you can fill some seats. You gon' try again?